Creation goals. You can basically fuck number 1 through 4 and just focus on all of this, and quite possibly everything you want in your life is just going to happen because you just decide on it and you just started creating stuff. So is that a podcast? Is that a show? Are you writing a show? Are you writing an animated series? Are you thinking of all your dream roles, writing sketches, putting things on the internet, getting it out there? You know, that's why you want to go do that improv class, or that's why you're doing those. It feels good. Even if that's just reading out loud or reading passages, reading monologues, you are creating something. You're getting it out there. Joanna says, I'll fuck 1 to 4. Nice work, Joanna. Nailed it.
Yeah, but you can totally disregard 1 through 4 if you're willing to do the work and just write down the stories that you do. Even if you just write down the stories and then read them on YouTube, that is a new skill. That is you creating your work. Like, you could do this. It comes down to what you're willing to do and what you're willing to do for yourself. And the more importance that you put on yourself, the more it will go and show out in the world. And I think that's so important for today. As we've talked about before, this is the golden age of film and production and so many other mediums that artists can do. You have podcasts, you have YouTube channels, you have so many tools at your disposal. And the more you take advantage of that now, the better off you're going to be 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, because you will know how to do those things. And the more you figure out how to do those things, the better off you're going to be later on. Wow, you're almost becoming the Blur right now.
Right? Yeah, that's why I told you it's a superpower. Once you get me nodding, Brandon, I just really get into it. I'm like, yes, I'm agreeing with all of this. You turned me into a bobblehead and gave me a neck injury. No, that was fantastic. You were spitting fire. That's why I started to do that. Yeah, I mean, you need that, and that's like that. We talked earlier about being overwhelmed with joy. It's hard to deny the joy that creating something brings, whether that's drawing, singing, writing a song, sketching something, making a fucking snowman. Like it almost doesn't matter.
No.
And then it's almost is the weird human thing is it's like it's only slightly less fulfilling to then smash it all down. You know? That's the yin and yang, like the light and shadow of things. It's like,
well, I mean, sometimes you have to be willing to destroy the thing you create to end up making something better in the long run, right?
Right. Yeah, let's actually shout this out. Joanna, Deanna, Tubinator, put in the comments a project that you want to create. Is that a theater project? Is it something digital like a podcast or a sketch show? Is that a TV series? Do you have a feature in mind that you're developing? I feel like Deanna's going to say animated something. Animated. Deanna, just fucking write female Pink Panther. I'll help you if you want to do that. Let's do it. If that's your dream role, then just create it. I think we've come full circle where we get to the end and it's like, no, the lesson is just like do all that stuff right away, like, rather than wait for it. Create your dream role. Get a team.
Simba says independent film.
So specificity kills cliche, as we all know, and the universe is completely specific. And as Tom always says at the Todoroff Conservatory and Saturday workshops, he's never met an actor that's too specific or too funny. And so what's the specific independent film? Tell me, what's the story, Simba? What's the actual one? Joanna says a sketch show would be fun to start, then features later. Yeah, I agree. That's a great way. Because then it's just you're thinking in terms of scenes. And you'd be like, oh, that's just a really funny 3-minute scene. And a great thing about that is then you can just either notice funny scenarios in your life, and then you just write them down and be like, that was awkward and hilarious. And then maybe you punch it up a little bit and you make it like, okay, what if it was that, but it was a little more extreme, or if it was a little bit even crazier than it is. And all of a sudden you have one scene out of, we need 30 scenes for a movie, right? 3 minutes, 30 scenes. Maybe if they're a minute and a half, you need double that. What does Deanna say? Mockumentary short. Lars, I would pay for your help. Ooh, all right. Well, you'll just have to talk to my people, Deanna. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Mockumentary short. I love that. I want to do, remember we talked about this. I have too many sketch ideas that I don't put out there. So they just like end up in my brain and or a book. But remember the bead guy? So I want to do a sketch that's about a guy showing his house to future tenants or Airbnb people, but all the doors are bead doors. So like you walk in and it's just like, okay, bead door. And then, oh, here's the first bedroom, bead door, shower curtain.
Oh, right.
Bead
Yes.
door,
okay, I do remember this.
right? Fridge door, bead doors. All the closets are bead doors. You can order the car pack and turn you can bead out your,
Yeah. Is it a clause for buying the house? You can't remove the beads?
No, it's part of the house. It's the bead house. Yeah. Bead clothes, just all. I draw the line at bead floor because they're slippery. You don't have to be like, whoa. Yeah. 100% bead. Just everything's like, it's more efficient. Futuristic beads though. Futuristic Bluetooth.
What kind of future technology is in this beads?
Colored. They're colored, temperature controlled.
Ooh.
They heat up and cool off. Oh yeah.
Are they solar powered as well? Like
Bluetooth. Yeah, they're definitely
charge your phone.
They're renewable. Yeah, they recharge you if you get close enough.
Nice.
They're like those bracelets. They're like you're just like they're like magnets. I think they're magnets. Maybe. Yeah, we're figuring it out. We have a lot of great ideas, and then we write our own jingles for it. So Simba says,
in shower. However, I've been working on that idea for the longest. Working with you all is helping with the ideas. Yay!
I missed the movie Simba just wants to write an independent film called
In the Shower.
Smart Simba. He's like, all right, everybody into the shower.
I'll go see your shower movie, Simba.
Yeah. Make it immersive. You get it? Get it? It's like everyone. Oh, what are we doing here? One camera, one shower, one movie crew.
And Jim Tooby says our feature film. I'm assuming that's with us.
Tubi's James is also Tubinator is working with Kennington's on a couple right now as well. So
right.
You want to shout them out? What are the names of them, Tubinator? Yes, they're doing the location scouting and getting things green lit and arranging permits and funding and all that sort of lovely things. Yeah. What else? Where were we? Creation. Oh yeah, we were saying creation. All right. Yep. Yeah, sketch show. Let's do it. Deanna wants to do Pink Panther. Okay, that's good. Game show. BK Broiler, what's yours? What's your dream show?
Probably an animated show. Probably some sort of show along the lines of The Simpsons or Family Guy, or
totally.
Yeah, so something like that.
Why? Because you have or like Rick and Morty, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or like Big Mouth maybe. Because you have infinite South Park, obviously Family Guy. You have infinite possibilities. You're not bound by the physics of human beings or the limitations of a human actor. Yeah, you just think of crazy shit, and then it also voiceover is really fun too. But that's for me. That's a big personal reason for animation. Is just literally anything you think, somebody can animate that.
Mm-hmm. I always used to say that animation replaced vaudeville because you're able to do so much more in animation. And vaudeville was very much a cartoony theater performance.
What are you talking about? It's replaced vaudeville. Hey,
vaudeville never dies.
You'll never replace me. Nothing will ever replace vaudeville. Are you kidding me? I'm a vaudeville star. Pies, watermelons.
Yep.
Vaudeville's never going out of style. We're bringing it back. I'm bringing vaudeville back. Yeah.